Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're journeying to a land of shimmering sands, bustling souks, and enchanted nights. We're diving deep into one of the most beloved tales from the collection of 1001 Nights, a story that has captivated hearts for centuries, Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. So picture this, a vibrant, sprawling city somewhere in the heart of the Middle East. In a humble corner of this city lives our hero, a young man named Aladdin. He's not a prince, not a merchant, just a poor, street-smart boy with a mischievous glint in his eye, and a heart full of dreams, though he probably doesn't know it yet. His days are spent navigating the crowded streets, often getting into a bit of trouble, but always managing to get by with his quick wit and charm. He lives with his mother in a simple home, their lives far from the opulence of the Sultan's palace that looms over the city. One fateful day, a stranger arrives in the city. This isn't just any traveler. He is a cunning sorcerer from the distant lands of Maghreb. Disguising himself as Aladdin's long-lost uncle, he approaches the boy with a proposition that sounds too good to be true. He promises Aladdin immense riches, enough to lift him and his mother out of poverty forever. All Aladdin has to do is one simple task: retrieve an old, seemingly worthless oil lamp from a hidden, booby-trapped cave. Blinded by the promise of wealth and a better life, Aladdin agrees. The sorcerer leads him to a secret entrance among the desert dunes, a stone slab with a metal ring. Using his dark magic, the sorcerer opens the passage, revealing a dark, foreboding staircase leading deep underground. He gives Aladdin a magic ring for protection and instructs him not to touch anything on his way down, except for the lamp. Aladdin cautiously descends into the cave. What he finds is beyond his wildest imagination. The cave isn't dark and damp. It's a garden of wonders, with trees bearing glittering jewels instead of fruit. There are rubies, diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires, sparkling in the faint light. Though tempted, Aladdin remembers the sorcerer's warning and makes his way through the jeweled garden to a final chamber, where he finds the old dusty lamp sitting on a pedestal, just as described. He grabs the lamp and, on his way back, can't resist pocketing some of the glass fruits from the trees, not realizing their true value. When he reaches the entrance, he calls out to the sorcerer, ready to hand over the lamp. But the wicked sorcerer has no intention of helping Aladdin out. He demands the lamp before he'll let Aladdin climb out. Sensing a trap, Aladdin refuses. In a fit of rage, the sorcerer seals the cave entrance, trapping Aladdin inside, believing the boy and the lamp are lost forever. Despair washes over Aladdin. He's trapped in the darkness, alone and afraid. He wrings his hands in desperation, and as he does, he accidentally rubs the ring the sorcerer gave him. Instantly, a plume of smoke appears, and from it emerges a powerful genie. This is the genie of the ring, bound to serve whoever wears it. Shocked, but quick thinking, Aladdin wishes to be returned home. In the blink of an eye, he finds himself back in his own house, much to his mother's astonishment. Back home, they are still poor. The jewels from the cave look like colored glass to them. One day, when they've run out of food, Aladdin's mother decides to clean the old lamp he brought back, hoping to sell it for a few coins. As she rubs away the grime, the entire room shakes. A colossal, even more powerful genie erupts from the lamp's spout in a swirl of smoke and light. This is the mighty genie of the lamp. Terrified, Aladdin's mother faints, but Aladdin, having already met a genie, bravely faces the magnificent being. The genie proclaims he is the servant of the one who holds the lamp, and he can grant his master's wishes. Realizing the incredible power he now holds, Aladdin's first wish is simple: a grand feast. Instantly, a magnificent spread of delicious food appears on silver platters. This is the turning point. Aladdin and his mother are no longer poor. He begins to use the lamp's power wisely. He sells the silver platters one by one to live comfortably, and he learns the true value of the glass fruits he collected. They are priceless jewels. One day, Aladdin catches a glimpse of the Sultan's daughter, the beautiful and intelligent Princess Jasmine. He is instantly smitten and resolves to marry her. But how could a commoner marry a princess? With the genie's help, of course, Aladdin conjures a lavish procession, laden with chests of gold and jewels carried by servants in the finest attire, all as a gift to the Sultan for the princess's hand. The Sultan is astounded by this display of wealth, far greater than his own. He is impressed by the seemingly royal suitor, but his scheming Grand Vizier convinces him to set an impossible task: to build a magnificent palace overnight, complete with golden windows and a carpet of the finest silk leading from it to the Sultan's own palace. For any normal man, this would be impossible, but for Aladdin, it's just one wish away. He summons the genie, and by morning, a breathtaking palace stands where there was nothing before, even more splendid than the Sultan's. The Sultan is overjoyed and agrees to the marriage. Aladdin, now a prince, marries Princess Jasmine, and they live happily in their magical palace. He becomes a beloved figure in the kingdom, known for his generosity and kindness. But the story doesn't end there. The evil sorcerer back in Maghreb, using his dark arts, learns that Aladdin not only escaped the cave, but now possesses the lamp and has become a prince. Consumed by jealousy and a desire for revenge, he travels back to Aladdin City. He devises a clever plan, disguising himself as a merchant, wandering the streets and crying out, "New lamps for old." The palace servants, including Princess Jasmine, hear his call. Seeing the old dusty lamp that Aladdin always kept close, Jasmine, unaware of its secret, thinks she's making a good trade. She gives the old lamp to the sorcerer in exchange for a shiny new one. The moment the sorcerer has the lamp in his hands, he rubs it. The genie appears, now bound to serve a new master. The sorcerer's first command is devastating. He orders the genie to transport the entire palace, along with Princess Jasmine, to his home in Maghreb, leaving behind an empty plot of land. When the Sultan looks out his window and sees the palace gone and his daughter vanished, he is furious. He blames Aladdin and threatens him with execution unless he can bring the princess back within 40 days. Heartbroken and desperate, Aladdin sets out on a hopeless search. Just as he is about to give up, he remembers the magic ring he still wears. He rubs it, and the lesser genie of the ring appears. Aladdin begs the genie to bring back his palace, and the princess, however, the ring genie explains that his power is not great enough to undo a spell cast by the genie of the lamp. But he can transport Aladdin to wherever the palace is. Instantly, Aladdin finds himself in Maghreb, outside his own palace. He joyfully reunites with Jasmine through a window. Together, they devise a plan to defeat the sorcerer. Jasmine pretends to be charmed by the sorcerer and invites him to a private dinner. During the meal, she secretly puts a powerful sleeping potion into his wine. The arrogant sorcerer, believing he has won, drinks it and falls into a deep slumber. Aladdin rushes in, takes the lamp from the sorcerer, and becomes its master once more. His first wish is to command the genie to transport the palace, the princess, and himself back to their home city. In an instant, they are back where they belong. The Sultan is overjoyed to have his daughter back and is deeply apologetic to Aladdin. The sorcerer is dealt with, and his threat is ended for good. From then on, Aladdin, Jasmine, and the Sultan live in peace and prosperity. Aladdin eventually inherits the throne and rules the kingdom with wisdom and compassion, always remembering his humble beginnings. He and Jasmine share a life filled with love and adventure, and the magic lamp becomes a symbol not just of power, but of the incredible journey that turned a poor boy into a great king. And that's the tale of Aladdin and the magic lamp. It's a story that teaches us about courage, the corrupting influence of power, and the idea that true wealth lies not in gold or jewels, but in wit, love, and a good heart. It's a reminder that even from the humblest of origins, extraordinary destinies can be forged. Thank you so much for joining me on this magical adventure today. I hope you enjoyed revisiting this classic story. If you did, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more tales from around the world. Let me know in the comments which story you'd like to hear next. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring. Bye for now.